I'm Abby Myers,
I'm Anthony Myers.
and we are the owners of KCBR Design Remodel. We've been in business for over 8 years now. So for basement finishes, basement remodeling, we will have a phone call just to listen to kind of your wants and needs for the project, determine, we're going to be the right fit for us to come out, take a look at this. So we'll schedule a consult. We'll have Anthony and a designer come out to take a look. And usually when we're scheduling consults, those are about 2 weeks out or within a couple weeks, so not too far out. Anthony looks at quite a bit each week.
Basement remodeling projects are one of my favorite. Part of it's an extension of a home. I mean, you have a lot more square footage. It's something to where you can kind of take like a different approach as far as like design. I mean, there's so many different areas. I mean, we finished our basement a year or two ago. We have a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and I mean, we didn't realize how useful it was until we had kids. And
it's been a game changer for us. But the funny thing is, we finished basement before really the girls got to that age where now we're like, what would we do without it? But the main point of it was honestly because at the time I was doing a little bit of working from home, so creating like an office area for the basement. So like even just having it for an office setting or now our main use out of it is definitely just like the kids and being able to have like a different area to enjoy in the home and declutter.
Yeah, and it's an extension of where you can add, a good amount of square footage. I mean, it's kind of a getaway from your upstairs and stuff. I mean, a lot of people, if they have kids, if they have kind of a theater room, if they have a golf simulator.
Yeah, I feel like the list goes on, and it's kind of cool to hear how people find like what they love the most about their basement, because there is just so many different uses for it.
Yeah, and basements are the most important as far as like design, because it's an extension of your home. Most of the time it's added square footage. People don't live down there every day. So it's an area to where our designers on the front end get to know like the client and kind of talk through like what their expectations are, if they're going to use it for a guest, if they're going to do they need a shower, do they need a play area, and kind of get to where like they are understanding kind of the client's needs and some of that, carrying it through. The basements, as far as budget and stuff go, you're adding a good amount of square footage. Sometimes the cost is a little bit more than a typical remodel, but you're adding a whole nother. Most time on a basement, you're adding a third of your home as far as finish.
Yeah, and I feel like with basements, you can keep it fairly simple with a layout, but you can get super creative for different things too. Sometimes people want to keep it pretty open, but then you have like the guest bedroom, a playroom, or a kitchenette, or maybe just like a wet bar. Some people love to entertain, and there's all these different kind of scenarios. But I would say it's definitely a fun project to take on, and people never regret doing a basement finish. That's for sure.
Yeah, and general process as far as like a basement goes, all basements we pull permits. It's city code to pull permits. As far as kind of like the duration of a project, it's going to be similar to a kitchen remodel. It's going to be anywhere from 5 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on if you're doing windows, if you're doing countertops, bars, theater areas. But we're with Builder-Trend and some of the software. That's one of the things that from a kitchen and a basement standpoint is we're opening up our process where you have a clear understanding as far as like what's coming up when.